Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel where we take awesome out of the box. My name is Jamie, and if you've been following us on Facebook, you might have seen the new variant for the Asus Zenfone Max M2. I'm talking about the base model and not the Pro variant. So for 8,995 pesos, they actually promise a lot of things and have a pretty loaded hashtag, which is Powerhouse King. But what does this phone actually have to offer? Let's find out in this video, but before everything else, let's unbox the product first. Now, first things first, let's talk about build quality and design. When Asus sent us a review unit of the Pro M2, we were really surprised that it got a bit of a visual upgrade, and we were really expecting great things from the base model when they said they were sending one over. Sadly, it didn't get the same treatment, and it straight up looks like last year's Pro M1 model. Thankfully though, the chassis on this one is made out of metal, which we've been sorely missing as a material of choice, except for the top and bottom, which is made out of plastic for, well, signal reasons. It feels a lot slimmer than both the Pro M2 and its predecessor, which shouldn't be a surprise since it's also lighter, weighing in at 160 grams, giving it just enough heft to make it feel solid in the hand. Let's take the obligatory tour around the phone for its button and port layout. On the right side, you've got the volume rocker and power button. You have access to its triple slotted SIM tray on the left. The 3.5mm headphone jack is up on top. And on the bottom, you'll find the speaker grill and the micro USB port, which is, I know, kinda sad. Swinging over to the back of the phone, and you'll find the fingerprint scanner that unlocks the phone rather quickly and easily, and tucked on the upper left-hand side of the device is the M2's dual rear camera setup, which includes a 13-megapixel main camera at an aperture of f1.8 with face detection autofocus. This is in tandem with a 2-megapixel depth sensor. While we're on the topic of cameras, you've got an 8-megapixel selfie shooter at an aperture of f2.0 hidden in the screen's notch. Here are some sample photos. The display on the Max M2 is actually the same size as its Pro sibling, measuring in at 6.3 inches, but the resolution has been bumped down to just HD+. The downgrade was most likely done to make sure that it lasts about the same as its sibling, but the sharpness of a full HD+ display will definitely be missed. It's not really too bad, but you'll definitely notice if you're used to viewing content at 1080p. Under the hood of the Asus Zenfone Max M2 is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 632 processor that's paired with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of expandable storage. Now, the company says that the CPU performance has been improved by 40% and the graphics get a 10% boost compared to last year's M1. We're going to be doing a gaming review very soon, so make sure you're subbed to the channel if you want to see how it does in that department. Asus says that the Zenfone Max M2 also has the highest Antutu benchmark score in its price bracket, but we'll definitely have to verify that claim. So far though, it's been quite snappy, so we're hoping it's going to be smooth sailing for the M2 during our review process. Just like recent Max releases, the phone runs on a stock version of Android 8.1 Oreo out of the box, which is always a plus in our books. Juicing up the phone is a 4000 mAh battery, and while that's less than the previous model that Asus released, we're guessing coupling it with a power-efficient Snapdragon 632 plus that 720 display should give it a ton of lasting power as well. We'll have to run more tests to confirm, but it should be capable of lasting at least a day and a half or maybe even 2 depending on your mileage. The Asus Zenfone Max M2 is priced at 8,995 pesos and is available in two color variants, the space blue that you see in this video and midnight black. Now we're going to be taking this phone through its paces for the next couple of days to really see if it is indeed a powerhouse king. So stay tuned. So that does it for this video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on the next ones. If you have any questions, just leave them down below and I promise I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest tech news and gadget reviews, head to unbox.ph and follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. My name is Jamie. Peace, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time.